Hey, what it do? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tykia Faye. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I am going to be giving you 3 things that I do weekly, if not daily, to increase my mood, my vibration, to get in a better mood. Because with everything that's going on in the world, it's so easy to forget who you are and slip back into old habits, old ways, or just be fearful in general. And we can't have that because we trying to reach newer and higher levels. So number 1 on how I increase my mood is by getting in nature. And that may sound so simple, but being outside and one with nature benefits you a lot. One, it releases serotonin, and serotonin is the chemical that is used throughout the body. It has a number of different uses, but it's known as the happy chemical because it increases your well-being and happiness. So being directly in the sun automatically increases your serotonin levels. It's not just for tanning. It's not something that, we need to stay away from because it makes us darker. The sun is beneficial to your body and your soul. So I get in nature. I just go on walks, even stepping outside for a few just to absorb the sun and visually look at it and see it. Tell the sun you are grateful. That goes back to being grateful. Just go outside and tell the sun you're grateful. Soak it up and go back in. That's all you need. And also on rainy days, because here in Texas we do get some tornadoes and things like that, so I use candles, and they can be scented or not scented. So either candles that you prefer, because candles, the flame actually emits the same amount of energy that the sun does. Just because the sun is far away, billions and billions of light years away, it's all about the speed of light. So an actual literal flame emits the exact same energy as the sun in the sky. So I sometimes light candles in my home just to clear the atmosphere, and just because the presence of candles just make my mood just so much better. So number 2 is I listen to 432 hertz or higher. And that can pertain to a book you are reading, literal music you're listening to. Just listen to that frequency or higher. Or higher. Tesla said, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And that applies to this right here. Listening to 432 hertz literally will make your mood feel better. You see how you listen, some people will listen to rap song and they literally absorb that rap song and I ain't got nothing against rap music, but they'll literally absorb that rap song, start feeling that mood, being in that mood, all this and that, because music affects you. So our music is normally programmed at 423 hertz. Like, you have to go through certain channels to even release 432 hertz music. That should tell you something right there. Like, why y'all want us to listen to 432 hertz? It will increase your mood tremendously. I went a day without listening to any other type of music except 432 hertz, and I instantly felt better. It was an instant change because your body, your frequency, you align to that. Whatever you're listening to, you align to that frequency. You will align to it. And that goes to audiobooks. If you're listening to an audiobook, if you listen to a book, you instantly tune into that frequency that the book is on, because everything is energy. I'll put an article down below that shows scientists just discovered that everything was energy, something that Tesla knew a long time ago. And not just Tesla, many other awakened people in our past. But everything is energy. So when you're listening to something, you vibrate to that energy. You go up or down where you are, depending on where you are, to that frequency level. And as you are absorbing that information, you're literally increasing your mood by listening to 432 Hertz. You're literally making yourself feel better. Number 3 on ways I increase my mood is by looking back on where I came from. And that may sound so simple, but we often forget to literally look back on where we came from. Like sometimes it's not really good to live in the past, but when it comes to growth, it's okay to look back on where you came from. Because imagine, like, when you were in that moment, you would have never thought you would have overcome it. You thought the worst things. You were down on yourself. You wasn't kind to yourself. Look back on where you came from. Sometimes I get so into myself because I don't get certain things right, or because I'm young and I'm still learning. They say you learn the most in your 20s. Okay, I hear you. But sometimes I get so caught into day-to-day life, I forget to recognize where I came from. I had to look at myself some days like, girl, what's your problem? Like, look where you came from. You grew up in a not so good environment. You excelled in school. You always loved school. You made the most out of life situations. You decided to go to college. You graduated college, the first in your family to do so. Me and my sister, we graduated at the same time, actually. So it's like one in the same. You graduated from a 4-year university with a bachelor's degree in science. Look at where you came from. Easy to be so hard on yourself and beat yourself up about things you're not accomplishing. Look at what you have done. Look at what you have accomplished. That immediately makes me feel so much better about myself. Like, look at where you came from. You didn't let no labels define who you are. You let yourself define who you are. That's a pat on the back for me. So that is all I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. And remember, be kind to yourself. Thank you.